Welcome back, guys. In today's division video we are going to be doing a route and a guide for how to farm high-end division tech. We're going to be doing this in the lower DZ. If enough people find it useful, helpful, things like that, then we will then do it in the higher ends, but this is just an easy one to do solo. So here's where we're going to start in the lower DZ. You can choose either of these doors. We're going to look through my route through the map, and then I'll show you all the locations as well, just so you're 100% clear. But as you go through the door, take a right and come to the bunch of enemies that you have here, clear them out, and there'll be a division tech on the ground in between two cars. Then cut through the car park, take a left and then a right toward the blockade, clear the enemies here, and there is one more division tech chest located here. After that, right down the street into the construction. Here we have 3 more potential division techs to pick up. Rope down and again take a right. Once you come down this street enough, you'll see a building on your left, and that has 3 more division tech in it. You can then cut through the alleyways to the library. Once at the library, there is 1 division tech chest located directly next to the dark zone key chest. Restock if you need to, and then move down to the sports center. In there we have a potential 4. Once you've done that, cut across the extract. Underneath, then through the subway, you can farm the bosses and things like that for your legendary superior items rather, and things like that, so it's still good. And then once you come back out, there is again 1 more final division tech near this extract, and then you can just start the route again and run around like that. But there is a bit of a cooldown on the chests, which unfortunately was active for me during this video because I decided to make it after I'd farmed all the chests. So we're just going to look through the locations now on screen and then refer to the map again. That way you know exactly where these things are. But while we're doing that, we're going to talk about some tips just for speed running this and making it quicker. So normally I wouldn't go up here, because by taking that little dip underneath the ladder, I can see on my radar that there is no division tech there. So that will speed it up a lot for me usually. As long as you're running close to where the division tech is, it will come up on your map whether it is there or not. So that could make it quicker, because if it's not there, that usually means someone's took it. In this case, I'm not too worried because I know the person that's took it is me. But if someone else is farming it, then you want to be quickly moving on and getting into the next area so that you can hit the chest before them. Now, another thing to bear in mind with this is having scavenging high. A lot of people are unsure on this, but when I had higher scavenging, I was getting high ends all the time. Loads and loads of double high end division tech drops. Since lowering my scavenging a bit and building my character more for fighting in the challenge modes and preparing for incursions, I've not been getting as many high ends. But a thing with getting the high ends is obviously probability, so having that probability higher is a great thing. Another thing to have is actually being able to hit the chest first. So a tip that has worked brilliantly for me, is something I've found, is that when I get up early in my current location's time, I work off Greenwich Mean Time. When I get up around 9 AM, all the chests are there. People haven't got up, they haven't hit the chest. That doesn't mean that you may have to get up at 9 AM in your time zone based on the 9 AM here, but in your time zone, the morning on your servers may be an empty time like it is for me, and that way you're going to be able to easily hit all the chests, get all the locations done without people bothering you, without missing them. I definitely find that if I'm doing this in the mornings, the division tech is always there for me. I've never had trouble getting it. So that is definitely my biggest tip for you guys on farming this division tech and getting it for yourself, rather than having to wait for it to respawn or someone else taking it. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, a like rating is always appreciated. Subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you tomorrow.